Grand Rising. So today I want to talk about limited beliefs, because I feel like I hate to go back to it, but religion, like it's limited beliefs. You are believing that everybody else is going to hell except for you because of your way that you follow, whether it's Muhammad, whether it's Jesus Christ, whether it's whoever the Mormons follow. I think they worship Jesus, but I think they worship somebody else too. Their follower, John the Baptist, or I don't even know. I don't know. I don't care. All that shit is indoctrination. It's indoctrination. It's limited beliefs. And so I got this journal for myself. It was like 1,000 things you don't know about me. Got it from Target yesterday. I thought that'd be a great way to journal because sometimes like I write about things that I'm passionate about, but I also want to like work on myself this year and like really put myself first. So I feel like answering these questions is so important. So this one I just answered got me triggered on limited beliefs. It was, I'm fearless when it comes to, and my answer is living in my truth. Because that's truly how I live. I have done things that other people do not agree with. I have gone places that other people would not agree with and have done, but I'm doing it based off my own intuition. I used to think there's only one truth and that's Jesus Christ. And it disgusted me if anybody else said different. That's who I used to be. I had this disgusted, icky, feeling towards other people. And that is not bring good vibes. That brings a lot of negative energy vibes. Hi, good morning, girls. Want to say hi?
Actually, we already woke up earlier.
You did?
Yeah.
Well, Grand Rising.
Okay. You're the teacher. Take care of our tutu.
Okay, I'm teaching right now to the world. And then I'll teach your children. We'll play homeschool. And I'll teach them all about the truth and the universe. So anyways.
No, don't teach them that. Teach them school stuff.
Okay, well, can we do your school stuff? Okay, so anyway, back to living in my truth, right? So religion, it like teaches you that Jesus is the only way, like that's the only person you're supposed to worship, that's the only person you're supposed to give thanks to is to Jesus. So that's not truth. The truth is you are the one who is crucified for your truth, because you're not meant to live like everybody else. We don't have the same life experiences as even our siblings at all. Like, even though me and my sisters had the same upbringing in the same house, it wasn't the same because every kid was treated differently by the parent, depending on whatever relationship they built with that person. Your relationship isn't with Jesus Christ. Your relationship is with yourself. And those limited beliefs that have you worshiping and idolizing the image of man is actually keeping you in a lower frequency, which is why I'd get that ishy feeling on the inside when I was like, there's only one truth and that's Jesus Christ. Anybody who thought differently had an ishy feeling towards. That's the feeling of hell. That's a low vibrational frequency that you're feeling. When you're feeling ishy towards anybody, like like that heavy, fiery feeling in your body that just feels gross, anxious, that's not how you're supposed to feel around people. You're supposed to feel peaceful. You're supposed to feel present. You're supposed to be loving and kind, regardless of what these people are doing. Whether they're gay, whether they're transgender, whether they identify as a cat, it doesn't fucking matter what people are identifying as or how they're dressing up or whatever they're doing. Your job is to love. And that's what your Jesus taught and was crucified for the truth. But yet here religion has you literally idolizing the story of a man. It was a story. We are all gods. The Bible even says twice, you are gods. You reap what you sow. Karma, karmic truth. And then these Christians will say that crystals and stones go against the Bible, but yet it's written about it in Exodus on the high priest breastplate. It talks about crystals and stones. In Revelations, it talks about crystals and stones. I don't know what the fuck these churches are doing, but it's honestly terrifying what they're creating. They're creating some type of authoritarian, my way is the right way, your way is wrong, and it's very scary. It is very scary. I am speaking up on it because I went to the church in my local area. I met the people in these small groups. I have a sister right now who is literally being brainwashed by this church. Brainwashed. So I'm seeing that religion is literally destroying humanity. It's destroying the world, which is why I'm speaking up on it. And I will be living in my truth and speaking my truth and what I am seeing, what I've personally witnessed, because I have been involved, okay, in politics. I've been involved in the journalist world. I've been involved in all of these different little worlds. In my one Stephanie life, I have gone to places where I was told not to go because I was like, I'm going to investigate for myself. And I have investigated for myself about a lot of different topics. And I should have a right as a human being that after I do my own investigation, I should have a right as a human being to live exactly how I want to. But right now we live in a system that does not allow you to do that. I literally just had my constitutional rights violated by the Dakota County judicial system. Wasn't allowed to speak about a certain individual who was harassing and stalking me, but somehow got a harassment restraining order on me, but I've never contacted this person ever. But he's got special connections in a court district, right in the district over here, judge, who's able to sign off on whatever orders he wants. We are living in it, and I'm seeing other parents who are having their kids taken away, and they're having, like, for bullshit reasons. It's these religious people who are using the court as a weapon. It's this authoritarian, my way. Judges get their egos, attorneys and their egos, and they want to win. It's not about the actual human beings. It's about winning, and it's about money. The churches is not about actually helping people. They're about money. I know people who went to River Valley Church who asked for help, and they were denied help. Single moms, people who have disabilities, denied help by River Valley Church. You have to fill an application, which I get. You know, you can't just be giving money to everybody. But people are being denied help by that church, and I've given over $1,200 to that church. Okay? Because I was a single mom. I thought I was blessed to be a blessing. I was tricked into, God's going to punish me if I don't tithe my 10% to this church. But in going to that church, it took money away from me because I was tithing every time I got paid. And then I got paid, I went right to River Valley Church, and I tithed my 10%. And then also, right, I'm at work all day long. I'm already separated from my daughter, okay? She's at daycare. So then I get off work. I go to my small groups. I usually had like 1 or 2 a week, or, you know, sometimes just 1. Which, it was nice. They fed us dinner. But I'm putting my child in more childcare and going to these groups with these women who are just like spreading their own conspiracy theories and telling people what's evil, what's demonic. And I was one of them. I was kind of one of them because I was going to the same rabbit holes these people were on the internet. It was this internet rabbit hole of like, oh, we can't do this. Oh, we can't do that. Just like negative. It was like the same mindsets mostly. And all of us just spewing all of our own bleh onto people. And then I did security. I volunteered for security. And on top of volunteering for security, they would hit me up all the time, ask me if I can fill in. And I'm like, I only get basically 1 day off because my Sunday is filled with going to church and then I do security. So I basically don't get any days off at all to even have rest for myself and my child. And I feel guilty if I don't go serve for the church. Oh my God, I'm not getting paid to do this. I'm giving my time away and I'm giving my money away to this church. And in that, I'm taking time away from my family, away from my daughter who needs me. But I was so whoa, high Hitler in my own life that I like, this is the way we have to live. We have to live this way, the systematic way, that it was destroying me and my child's relationship. I was overstimulated. I started freaking out. You know, I was just almost borderline abusive, which I'm seeing a lot of parents act that way towards their kids. Because we're overstimulated, because we're constantly go. We're being human trafficked through the religious systems that we are a part of. And once you wake up to that, you start living differently. I woke up in my truth. What's true to me won't be true to you. How you want to live, the things that you want to do with your life, their career paths, all of it, your interests, all of it are not the same as mine. They're not meant to be the same. We are all literally meant to be different, not be the same. That's what's supposed to make the world so exciting, is that life is literally a mystery. You're not even supposed to plan your life out. You're not even supposed to plan your life out. You're supposed to follow your inner knowing, your inner intuition, on where to travel to, on who to meet, on what to do, right? I've always followed my inner intuition. And every time it's led me into a more exciting, beautiful life. And I know that, like, physically people may think I would never want Steph's life. But I love my life. Like, I love my life and I see where it's going. I can actually see now a little bit of a glimpse of my future. And it's beautiful. Before, I didn't feel that way. Before, I had no glimpse in the future. It was just like, oh God, I gotta do this, I gotta do that, I gotta pay this, I gotta do that. Oh, just like totally ishy. I was living in hell. I'm actually writing a book called Escaping Hell. And it talks about like my life, and not even just my life, but other people's lives too, because I have done hair for over 10 years. So I have met a lot of people. Again, I was in the political world. I was in the church world. I mean, I've been everywhere. I've met lots of people. I've heard lots of people's stories. So I know a lot of things, and I'm going to share about it because I feel like it would help people, and I feel like it would help our society and our world. Because religion, again, is destroying it. It's divisive. We're not all meant to be the same. We're not meant to be put in a box. We're meant to be equals. And we're meant to love one another equally and, like, respectfully. So, with that, I hope you have a great day. I love you.